Hey guys, thanks for stopping in and welcome to my very first tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to do this sweet combo of a cross arm fold, pirouette, and a two-handed horizontal cat-eye isolation, not to be confused with ghosting. The great thing about these moves is you can arrange them in a multitude of ways, so without further ado, let me explain these moves to you. Okay, so first off I'm going to explain the individual moves. This move seems to be called a cross arm fold around the internet. So take your hoop in your hands with your palms towards you, cross your arms over one another and grip the hoop. Then swing your hoop up behind you. This works in either direction. I'm not changing my grip or letting go of the hoop at all for this move. Next for the pirouette, as the hoop is turning around behind you, you're going to follow it, isolating the hoop. When you get to the position in your cross arm fold where the hoop is behind you and your hands are above your head, continue turning in the direction of the hoop, following its shape. The more accurately you do this, the cleaner your isolation is going to look, and you can probably get it a lot better than mine here. Just take your time. Again, you can go in either direction, then just continue with a cross arm fold. Next is the two-handed cat-eye isolation. I'm going to just call it the two-handed ISO. For your hand position, you're going to start with the hoop out beside you with your thumb up. Next, put your other hand in the hoop underneath your first hand with your thumb down. Now your hoop is going to roll across the back of both of your hands as your hands switch positions and grips on the hoop. Your bottom hand is always going to have the thumbs down and your top hand is always going to have the thumbs up. Now to get into the cross arm fold, simply flop the hoop over by pushing down your top hand. Now you have your arms in the right position to do your cross arm fold. You can come back into the two-handed ISO by doing the opposite movement. Just flop the hoop over the other way. As you can see, I just changed my hand position because I find the fold easier to do when my hands are a bit closer together. Play with the distance for yourself and see what works for you. See how I can't unfold from my cross arm fold to my two-handed ISO here? For me to do that, the arm that is across my body has to be on the bottom and the arm that is on the same side of the hoop has to be on top. If you get stuck, just continue your cross arm fold over to the other side of your body, then unfold your two-handed ISO. In other words, you'll have to come out of your cross arm fold the same way you entered it. This is because your hand position switch when you're going back and forth in your two-handed ISO. So to get into the two-handed ISO from horizontal cat-eyes, you can just stick your hand in as the hoop is coming to the other side of your body. But personally, my favorite way to get into these series of moves is just to enter them from a weave. So as the hoop is coming across my body, I just place my other hand on the hoop, crossed over and grab on. You can easily exit into the weave also, but there's plenty of other ways, so just experiment and get creative yourself. And remember, if you get stuck trying to go from the cross arm fold into the two-handed ISO, just continue with your cross arm fold to the other side, then unfold. If you can't understand my explanations here, just remember there's tons of awesome tutorials already out there, and you might understand someone else's explanation better. So don't be afraid to use that search bar. I haven't gotten into a huge amount of depth here regarding the individual moves since this is more of a combo idea, so it might be useful to use other resources. Thanks so much for watching my tutorial, and I hope you enjoy this series of moves.